Before there was time, before there was sun or moon, before the first heartbeat in dust, there was only darkness, a world formless, empty, and silent. And yet over the waters hovered a presence, the Spirit of God waiting to breathe order into the chaos. Then it happened. A voice cut through the void, and God said, "Let there be light." And light obeyed. This was not sunlight, for the sun had not yet been hung in the sky. This was God's own brilliance, his radiance spilling into the darkness. Centuries later, John would write, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God. Through him all things were made." The same Word who spoke light into existence was the Christ who would one day step into the world as flesh and blood. God saw the light, and it was good. Every act of creation was a testimony not only of power but of goodness. Day after day, God painted reality with his voice. He separated waters from waters, drew boundaries for the seas, and clothed the dry ground with green. The heavens filled with light to govern day and night. The sun, moon, and stars singing in silent symphony. The waters teemed with life, the skies with winged creatures, the earth with wild beasts. And then, on the sixth day, God stooped low and formed man from dust and breathed his own spirit into him. From dust he called forth dignity. From nothing he made image-bearers. Let us make mankind in our image. It was not a lonely decree. Father, Son, and Spirit spoke in perfect unity. To be human is to carry divine reflection. Psalm 8 would later marvel, "You have made them a little lower than the heavenly beings, and crowned them with glory and honor." Paul would declare, "The Son is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn over all creation." We are made in God's likeness, and Christ is the true image we reflect. God planted a garden in Eden. Rivers flowed, trees blossomed, and at its center stood the tree of life. It was paradise, a place of purpose, not idleness. The man was placed there to cultivate and to guard. This is love in action. Creation was not made to enslave humanity, but to host a partnership. God walking with his image bearers, creator and creation in harmony. And if you look to the final page of the Bible, the tree of life appears again in the New Jerusalem. Its leaves for the healing of nations. The story that begins in a garden will end in a garden city. Genesis opens not just with power, but with purpose. Every word, every act was shaped by love. Creation is God's excellence on display. Beauty, order, and abundance, all pointing to his heart. But the story doesn't end in harmony. Chaos will rise again, through deception, through rebellion, through blood. And yet, from the very beginning, God's plan was never just to create a world. It was to redeem it. The light that shone in Genesis will shine again in Christ, and no darkness will overcome it. If this story stirred you, don't let it end here. Subscribe to Legends and Lore. Don't forget to like this video, share it, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next chapter of this epic journey through the Bible's greatest tales. And drop a comment. Tell us what the beginning of Genesis mean to you.